Hey y'all, welcome to Redneck Reads Reddit. Today we're going to be doing a little r/malicious compliance. Hope y'all enjoy it. And here we go. First story up is force this kid to take the final? Fine, he'll take it. So this happened years ago when I was in high school, but I smile every time I think of it. My high school had a policy that anyone who had missed less than a certain number of school days could pick one class they had an A in to skip the final. You'd get a couple extra days for college visits, but otherwise it was very straightforward. Awesome policy. We all loved it. One year we had this kid who was in the eighth grade who'd been diagnosed with cancer. He spent a lot of his years sick, getting treatment, going to the hospital, running to the bathroom to throw up, etc. Despite all this, he finished the year with an A in his Spanish class. It was his only high school class. It was the only final he had been able to skip. Administration was not going to let him skip the final because he had missed too much school. He and his parents asked him to make an exception given the situation, but administration wouldn't budge. His teacher stood up for him, but was told this kid had to take the final no matter what. He'd missed too many days. Of course, he had missed too many days. He was sick, and there would be no exception. The teacher said, okay, but told her class not to study for, worry about, or exempt her final. Then, the first day, all of her students showed up for the final, and she told them to take out a piece of paper and number it 1 through 3, leaving one line between each number. She then asked 3 questions along the lines of, what is your name? How do you say yes in Spanish? How do you say hello in Spanish? Then she collected the final. Everyone got 100 that year, and she became a legend. And the kid has been cancer free for over 5 years now. Well, bless that kid being cancer free for 5 years. And bless that teacher's heart too. And the administration, well, needs a swift kick in the butt. Yes, sir. I'll be happy to honor your expired coupon. I just remembered this one from a few years back. I was working nights at a hotel. Back then, the manager would place ads with coupons advertising rooms at a discount. In general, these coupons were a real pain in the butt. They clearly said not valid on weekends or holidays and had expiration dates. I would regularly have to argue with guests because they were trying to use them in violations of the terms. One day, this guy comes in, slaps a magazine with one of our coupons down on the desk, and stares me down. I sigh internally and look at the coupon. It's a couple of months out of date. Me, our rate for the night is him. I know the rate, it says right here. He jabs his finger into the magazine, just about punching a hole into our marble counter. Him, now you're going to honor this coupon, or I'm going to call my friend who owns the company. I really want to tell him to go ahead, because if he really knew the owner, he'd know that the company is a franchise and each hotel is privately owned. Instead, what I say is, absolutely, sir. You see, I was going to tell him before he cut me off that that his coupon was out of date and from the height of tourist season. Since the season was over and we'd already gotten snow, our regular nightly rate was almost half of what his coupon said. Since he was insistent that I honor it, I saw no reason not to charge him almost double what everyone else was paying. Yep, act like a jerk, get treated like a jerk. Simple enough. A regular pain in my butt. Background: I manage at a local eatery that happens to be on a very popular college campus, and this story is about something that just happened to occur earlier this afternoon. Started off the day with the regular opening work, etc., etc., clean up after the night crew, cooking the meat, stocking the cups. You get the picture. After a few hours, we get a call. We get a regular delivery order from someone that happens to have a reputation amongst a few of the staff for being a little eccentric. She orders her food normally, no problem. The conversation goes a little like this between her and my coworker. We'll call her K and my coworker C. C, deep fried junk food, how can I help you? Yeah, I'd like to order two of yada yada and one of etc. etc. with extra sour cream. C. All right. Anything else? K. No, that's it. All right. Your total is yada yada, and we'll get that to you in about 30 minutes. Now, while C was on the phone, we got a little busy in the shop, and it was just myself and C while our driver was out on other deliveries. So, of course, the store gets a bit busy. And about 10 minutes after the initial phone call, you guessed it, Kay calls the store again. Except I answer this time. Me, deep fried drunk food, how can I help you? Kay, hi, yeah, I was wondering why I haven't been charged for my order yet. Usually you guys charge me immediately after I hang up. I don't understand why I haven't been charged yet. Me, well, I haven't gotten to putting it through the system yet. There's only two of us here at the moment, and we're kind of busy, but I'll put it in soon. That soon. Kay, well, I'm a regular. I'm just need to. I'm just used to it being done by now. My account is leaked to my phone, and I get the notification usually. Me, all right. Well, I'm sorry it's taking so long, but I'll do it as soon as I can. They hang up. I go about the rest of my business, help C finish up the in-shop orders, and watch him make Kay's food. All goes well, and our driver's back to take out the orders. About 20 minutes pass, and we get yet another call from our lovely Kay. C answers the phone while I'm doing the dishes, and the next thing I know, I'm getting an earful about her order tasting wrong and how she never has a problem with our food, so we must have done something wrong. I tell C that I watched him make the food. We don't normally do remakes unless it really wasn't made properly or something damages the food in the process of delivery. So C needs to say that we're sorry, but there really isn't anything we can do unless they send the food back. Kay starts getting a bit mouthy and loud with my coworker, so I take over the phone call. Me, hi, so I'm looking at your ticket and it says you ordered two yada yadas and one etc. with extra sour cream. Is that Kay with banana peppers? Me, I'm sorry. Kay, I ordered the etc. with the extra sour cream and banana peppers. I don't understand why this is so hard. Me, ma'am, your ticket says only extra sour cream. My coworker must have not heard you order it with the banana peppers as well. Before I could finish my sentence, she cuts me off. Kay, well, I'm a regular, and that is what I always get. Me, okay, we have multiple orders and multiple regular customers. We don't memorize all of our orders, so I'm sorry. We can either refund you for the single item or make it and send it out. At this point, she starts to yell at me and repeat herself, so I hung up the phone. Now, it's general policy in the food industry that you follow the customer is right. Therefore, I knew I had to remake her item. So I'm starting to make the new item, and I kid you not, she calls the store 20 plus times to scream and yell at me and my coworker. The harassment got so bad we had to take all our phones off the hook so we could get our work done. She left us a pretty lengthy voicemail about how awful and disrespectful I am and how I made her food wrong on purpose because I was mad that she called about not being charged yet. And I only had one other employee in the store. Complete BS, by the way. This lady sounded legit crazy. So here I am making this stupid food item. You know, I just really wasn't feeling like being nice to the lady that kept yelling in my ear all morning. So I made her wrap, extra sour cream, and extra banana peppers. When I say extra, I mean about 2.5 handfuls of banana peppers. I sent the item out. We haven't heard back since. Petty malicious compliance for remaking an order for an upset customer, which is policy and we abide by it at all costs if possible. But you know, I really didn't care. Kay is threatened to come in tonight with her food and complain about me to my superiors. So I guess I'll update y'all if y'all want to know. I also have some screenshots of what she sent my driver while we were making her food. Too long didn't read. Crazy customer didn't order exactly what she wanted. Didn't order what she actually wanted. Blame me and my coworker. We remade the food as to follow customer policy. Just maybe with too much of an ingredient to make it taste like complete garbage when she bites into it. Edit. I should add that because I offered to refund or remake her food this following company policy, when slash if she comes in tonight, she won't be getting any refund because the food was remade with her new ingredients added, and won't be getting another remake just because again her food was already remade. So that's just a little more win for me. Edit number 2. I've been asked where the malicious compliance is in this. I don't think it was too hidden, but here it is. I didn't want to do anything. I would have been much happier if I had done nothing and didn't stress over the situation for most of my day. I am required as management to always fix the mistakes, and if I don't, I could lose my job. Therefore, I remade the food to spite Kay and ruin her night, while not jeopardizing my job in the process. You know, if something's wrong, you don't continuously call and scream. Just ask them politely to remake it. It's not that hard. Now, if they screw it up a second time, yeah, call back and not be happy. But all right, y'all, that was Redneck Reads. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and we'll see if this mess right here takes off or not. Talk to y'all later.